Welcome. Message from the streets. Very interesting topic. And the topic is not for everybody, but it is for everybody. And I'm going to speak on, the programming of our children as far as giving them information. Here in the West, there has become an agreement that we, you know, mislead the children. We don't tell the children the whole truth. We tell the children a fairy tale truth, like dealing with Santa Claus, dealing with the climate as far as what should we should inspire to be. And I'm gonna go right on into it. If you should not be telling your children that the president of the United States is a good man, because it's a lie. See what I'm saying? The president of the United States is a notorious criminal. That's what you tell your children. Tell them the truth. Tell them about the things that he have done to make other people's lives uncomfortable and disruptive. Don't be telling the kids, that all this crazy stuff, because what you're doing is building the future of their mindset, and it's in distortion. It's in a form of corruption. It has you putting a virus down liberally on your child's mind. Just like when you glorify the United States as the greatest country, so forth, so on. The thing is that the United States has some perks in a sense, but it's not the greatest. This is a place of racism, where racism has been on the foundation and the building blocks, and steady consistently show its ugly face every day right now in 2026. And if you're a so-called melanated person and you don't agree with that, shame on you, because you lying to yourself. See what I'm saying? I can see when European Caucasian so-called whites lie to themselves about it, because this is tearing down a construct that has been, downloaded on their minds by their parents and their parents. So even though it's been downloaded on our minds, we know from the experience. We know when we look at the news, look in the newspapers, go on social media, that so-called white supremacy is still the order of the day. We know when we tune in and listen to some of the rhetoric that the president is speaking on. Anybody that thinks that it is kosher that the president wants to give a slush fund to the insurrectionists, to the criminals that ran up in the Capitol and caused bodily harm to the Capitol police, threatened to hang the vice president Mike Pence, had all type of weapons and things of that nature there. And if they could have had, they would have toppled the government. That's if they could have. There is no reason for a president that's operating in jest to even consider to give these individuals compensation. And look at the reason why he's talking about they lost work. They was treated harshly. Well, let's turn the pages back. The most harshly people that was treated unfairly in the United States is melanated people. It was melanated people, without a shadow of a doubt, from the hanging, the lynching, the segregation, the um, systematic racism, dealing with the school system, the using as experiments, Tuskegee Institute experiments, syphilis experiments, all types of things. These are the people that have been mistreated unjustly. Did the president have anything to say about that? No, that's not his issue. And that's why I'm telling my mans and them, this is a so-called white supremacy agenda. I know this, and man, they just keep on talking about that black white stuff. But if you wasn't doing it, it wouldn't be an issue. That's just like with DEI. They tried to make it seems like DEI was an unfair system. No, the system that was here before DEI was the unfair system. They wasn't hiring people. They wasn't giving people jobs. They was discriminating against people. And now they done flipped it and got all these gullible so-called Negroes and so-called whites. Like, yeah, DEI was, negative. DEI was necessary because of the government and the you know, the people that was facilitating jobs and things, they was OC, they was out of control with minds of white nationalists. They don't want to hire you because they look at you and say, oh, he's a NIGGA. Oh, she's an NIGGA. They won't fit here. It's a bad look for the company. Y'all can't act like this stuff didn't go down like it went down when it went down. Only thing y'all can do is continue to lie. And the more that you lie, the deeper and deeper that the sickness is going to have roots to have a foundation and continue to spread. You cannot agree and feed lies and don't think that lies are not going to grow. And this is what the government has been doing. This is what the people that support the government in their nefarious acts and deeds, in their insidious behavior towards not just so-called blacks, to whites, Asians. It's not personal in a sense. It has a goal to accomplish, and it's the system. It's what the system was started off of. Do you think that the programs in the system have been deleted? When you know the conquest of so-called melanated people, the misplacing of these people that take their names, their languages, their identity, and then reprogram them with the minds of the West. But what the thing you didn't know is that we have DNA, and certain things we do within our DNA, it triggers it. Certain emotions and feelings, things that happened that the Europeans were responsible for doing these things. You go so-called black walk down the street and you're grabbing your purse, you're calling the police, Kerns and all that type of stuff. A lot of things the so-called blacks go through is a reaction to the terrible treatment by so-called whites that got the minds of the president of the United States. The president mind is warped, born in 1946, blood lineage of Germany. I'm thinking that the energy of the Hitler frame mind is most definitely within his makeup. And then the things that this guy likes, he liked dictators. He liked the dictator Putin and Kim, and you know, he never said he liked Hitler, but we know he do because of the way that he operated. Because what he's doing right now is a reflection of what went on in Nazi Germany in 1933. And all the people that's drinking that juice that want to keep on lying to yourself, you can keep on lying to yourself. But when we line up line upon line and precept upon precept, we can see the exact image that is reflected from 1933 to 1926 here in the United States. I ain't gonna keep you long. One last thing, man, teach your children the truth. Don't lie to them about this country, because what the country's gonna do, especially melanated people, is gonna lie on you for the country. They're gonna perpetuate certain things and act like that melanated people are responsible, or even steal the ideas and the inventions of so-called blacks, and then put the blacks on the back burner and take all the credit for it. Y'all can't deny this is happening, and this is happening, and it's going to continue to happen as long as we don't stand up as a unit. So-called blacks can't do it by themselves. They may think that they can do it by themselves. We think that we may can do it by ourselves. I don't think so. We need cooperation from a state of consciousness that's higher than the low vibrations that's operating every day on this plane to manifest the reality that we have today. This is what is the enemy. It is a dynamic consciousness that people have made an agreement with. So-called good people, or seemingly to be good people, they simulate into the tyranny, they simulate into the corruptions and the crimes because they are attracted to it. They think that it's cool. They think that, yeah, it's the president, he ain't going for nothing, da 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 da. Man, if you look at history, any type of time behavior like this manifests on the scene, destruction is, destiny. Destruction is soon to come. Mark my word. Man, I bring you this message in love. I bring you this message in peace. My main thing is protect the children. Don't lie to them. Don't lie to them about Santa Claus, Easter Bunny, the president, the government, the American culture. Evil is evil. One day.